I love this job.
Hey everybody, this is Vesper, and I'm back again. This time we're going to talk about Charlie, but I'm here with a special guest with my friend David. What's up, David?
What's up, everyone?
So, David knows more about Charlie than I do, so he's here to help me out. And, we'll briefly talk about his story, yada yada. There's so many videos on that. And we're just going to go through his older games that he was in, just show a little bit of his moves, maybe some of his combos if we can. And then just give you guys the gist of what the character was like and how he's evolved all the way up to Street Fighter V now. So, David, tell me, who's Charlie?
Charlie is the first lieutenant of the U.S. Marine Corps, close friends with Guile and Chun-Li. His main mission is to stop Shadowloo. He was first mentioned in Guile's ending in Street Fighter II, The World Warrior, and as a playable character first introduced in Street Fighter Alpha.
So Guile is basically in the same Marine Corps as Charlie then?
Correct.
Okay, but he's his commanding officer, he's the lieutenant, so who's Guile then? What is he?
Sergeant.
He's a sergeant, okay. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Charlie was actually the one who taught Guile his moves. It wasn't the other way around.
No, he's the originator of the Sonic Boom, yeah.
He's the originator of the Sonic Boom, okay. But for Charlie, it's so easy for him that he throws the Sonic Boom with just one arm, not two. Right?
Yeah.
Did Charlie teach Guile how to shave his eyebrows?
That I can't say.
So you're basically saying that Guile is a fraud then?
No, he's a family man.
He's a family man, but he's not a fraud.
No.
But Charlie taught him everything.
Except the double roundhouse, yeah.
Oh yeah, the double sweep.
Yeah,
of course.
The double trip.
Okay, dude, there's some confusion here. Sometimes I hear this guy referred to as Charlie, and sometimes I hear him referred to Nash. So what's the deal here?
Well, long story short, in Japan, he's referred to as Nash, and in stateside, he's referred to as Charlie.
Okay. So how did this all begin?
Okay, well, basically Capcom kind of trapped themselves in the corner by referring to the character as Charlie in Guile's ending in Street Fighter 2.
Capcom USA trapped themselves?
Yeah.
Okay. From what I remember, in the ending for Street Fighter 2, Guile talks about Charlie just randomly when he about to kill Bison or something, and then his wife runs up to him and she's like, "This won't bring Charlie back," or something like that, right?
Yeah, more or less.
More or less, right?
Yeah.
I'll show the cutscene in the background anyways for you guys. And then, they weren't supposed to write that?
No, like, from what I've read, like, in the Japanese ending, there is no mention of Charlie or Cambodia. So that was completely done on Capcom USA's part.
Okay, so they just randomly add the name Charlie, and then they're like, okay, now, there's going to be too much confusion now if we just revert it back to Nash. So they just stuck to their guns, basically, and just said, we're going to call this guy Charlie.
Yeah.
But in Japan, they held on to their guns, and they're calling him Nash?
I guess they just like the name better.
Wow, okay. So, and now in Street Fighter V, they're just calling him Nash now. Basically.
So I guess Charlie really is dead.
Charlie really is gone. So speaking of Charlie dying, or supposedly dying, what actually happened?
Well, each game in the Alpha series kind of has a different depiction of his death.
Oh, okay. Is there an official one?
Yeah, I believe the Alpha 2 ending is the official canon.
Okay, so what actually happened?
Well, in Alpha 2, he beats Bison and tries to interrogate him when he gets shot in the back by a helicopter and falls off a cliff into a waterfall. Okay,
so he gets shot in the back by a helicopter, and then he falls off a cliff, and he's still supposedly dead?
I think it's safe to say he's toast.
Okay, but in the Alpha series, basically all you guys need to know is that it always involves Bison somehow. Charlie capturing Bison, or meeting Bison, or something like that. And he always dies or disappears, but it's always, like, ambiguous. You never see his dead body.
Yeah, I think they always leave it intentionally open-ended.
Okay, and this starts Guile's entire quest for revenge story for Charlie.
Correct.
Okay. Anyways, enough of this story stuff. Let's get right into the games here. We're going to start with Charlie's first appearance, which was Street Fighter Alpha 1.
Let's go for broke, man.
Okay, guys, so this is Street Fighter Alpha 1, and before I begin, David, what the hell's going on in the background of the stage? What's this guy doing with his hat and all this cash?
Well, Vesper, I'm glad you asked, because what you're seeing here is the origin of the side bet.
The origin. This is where it all began.
Sorry, that guy's trying to get paid.
So this is like the real life money match going on right now.
Pretty much.
Okay. So, let's get this started. Let's go through this really fast. We'll just go through his normals. So, light punch, medium punch, hard punch, light kick, medium kick, and hard kick. And notice that his sweep is just one. It doesn't go twice. And then jumping normals, light, medium, hard kick. So nothing. What's his cross up?
jumping medium kick is his best cross up.
It's so good I can't land it?
Yeah, well, it hits best on crouching characters.
Wow. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, sweet. Alright, command normals. We got, oh yeah, it's back fist, it's, forward hard punch. Guile stole this from Charlie, obviously.
By far his longest range normal.
Yeah, it is pretty damn far. Yeah. And then, what we got? Back hard kick or forward hard kick?
One of Charlie's best moves, the step kick.
Why? Just because he can maintain his charge?
Well, it's good because it closes the distance and gives you a frame advantage, and in Alpha 3, it guard breaks like nothing else.
Okay, is that it for command normals?
No, actually, back medium kick or forward medium kick is his slow bit.
Oh!
Yeah, and that's one of the best moves in the game because it is
Slow.
considered an overhead.
Oh, okay. Overhead, nice. Alright, sweet. But can you combo from it? I don't think you combo from it, though.
No, it's just kind of to
Just annoying, right?
keep your opponents like
okay,
catch them sleeping.
Yeah. Throws looks familiar. This throw is really familiar, and especially good at MVC too. But we'll go over that later.
Yeah.
That's his hard kick throw. Okay, special moves. Sonic Boom, of course.
Note how he throws it with one arm.
He's throwing it with one arm.
Because real men throw sonic booms with one arm.
And real men also wear glasses for no reason whatsoever.
Purely aesthetics.
It's actually gunners. In case you guys didn't know, Charlie, he doesn't have any like problems with vision. He just wears the glasses just because it looks cool.
It's stylish.
And plus, like when he like teleports behind someone, they flash in the darkness to make it look extra cool.
That's right.
Right. What am I missing? Oh yeah, of course, the flash kick. It looks kind of weird in this game, doesn't it? He doesn't go that high.
A little bit, yeah.
It's obviously still an anti-air though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's almost unbeatable.
It's almost unbeatable.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Is that it? Is that it for special moves? You just got two?
Pretty much, yeah. Just the two.
Okay, okay. What do we got? Supers.
Yep.
So he's got 3 supers. If you just do the level 1, he just throws... Oh, whoops. Okay, just imagine you guys didn't see that. Hold on. Imagine you guys didn't see that either. Okay. He just throws a Sonic move. That's level 1. But if you press... if you keep pressing the punch button, he'll throw multiple ones, depending on what level super you did. So in that case, if you do a level 1 super, if I press the punch button one more time, I'll throw one additional one. And then if you do the level 3 version, you can throw a whole bunch. So yeah! And you could delay it a little bit too. See? So much boom! Right?
Yeah. In that ass.
Okay, okay. What else do you have? Oh, the charging thing. That's with charge back, 4 back 4 into kicks. And you guys didn't know the Sonic Boom Super was charge back, 4 back 4 into punches. So let me see the level 3 version. Yeah. And then the somersault super, which is like impossible to do. I didn't do it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it, guys. There we go. Second try. Like, if there's trials in this game, that super would be the last trial. Just doing it.
Yeah, see, like you guys have to understand that back in the day, you guys actually really had to do the move.
Wait, David, calm down. Calm down. Don't let people know what you think. Okay, just calm down here. Okay. I'm sure there's some people that know that like Street Fighter 4 has auto-corrected inputs. There we go.
Also known as crutches.
Crutches. Okay, so is that it? That's pretty much it, hey? Oh, you guys should know you can chain. Look at that. 3-hit combo. That's crouching
into
light.
A trip?
Into a sweep, yeah. Light, light, sweep. It's a chain, guys. It's crazy.
Yeah, Alpha 1 was all about chain combo.
Oh, let's see if we can do some combos here. Whoa, whoa. You just went on the other side. See, I'm thinking Street Fighter 4. I would just, like, you know, appear on the other side.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, 5 hits. Can I combo back fist? Just imagine that combo. It was 6. Into reset. That's pretty crazy. Is that it? That's pretty much it for this game, right?
Yeah, there's not really.
Is there a taunt? Is there a taunt?
Try it. I don't know. Start.
Select. Do it one more time.
You only get 1 taunt per.
What?
Per round in Alpha.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Alpha 2. So here's Street Fighter Alpha 2, guys, and I just like to say this is one of the sickest stages in Street Fighter. Do you agree, David?
Oh, I agree.
Sweet. The only problem is that I don't think this is really tournament legal because you can't really see the low normal attacks. So.
What are you talking about, man? That's the hype.
I don't know, man. I don't know if there's any hype you can't see the normal attack. It's kind of cheap. But anyways, the normal attacks, guys, like they're pretty much the same as Alpha 1. So there's not much difference. I don't think there's any close proximity normals. Nope. Still none. Oh yeah, I did miss neutral jumping light kick. I didn't show you guys that from Alpha 1, but this is what it looks like. For some reason, it's the only normal attack that he has that's different on neutral jump. I don't know why. Strange. David, did I miss anything?
Yeah, just his air throw.
Oh yeah, I didn't show the air throw. Jump for me. Oh, jump. There we go. Ah! Okay. Anything else?
Well, in Alpha 2, they added the variable custom combo and the alpha counter.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's show the alpha counter.
Sure.
So okay, well, how do you do it?
Okay, so it's essentially like a roll in Marvel. So it's when you're blocking an attack, it's back to down, punch or kick, and it costs 1 meter to do it.
Oh, that's really awkward. Okay, let's try it out.
Okay.
That was with punch, and then there's a kick version too.
Yeah.
Okay, try. Sweep. Well, what's the point of doing the sweep one? Like, is there a difference?
Well, the fierce, like the punch one, actually misses a lot of the time. So
Only if they're crouching, like a high profile.
Yeah.
Or whatever, right?
Right. So you're probably gonna be using the triple most of the time.
Okay. It's, like his specials are pretty much the same. You know what? I don't know if the song boom's supposed to look like that. It probably might be the color, but it looks different. The color of it, anyways.
Yeah. This is
But
like
everything.
probably one of his cooler color schemes.
Yeah, his supers were still the same. Yeah, he still has the same move. Still has this solar kick. It's still overhead in this, right?
Yeah, it's the best one I watched. Double check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still pretty sick. Am I missing anything else? Oh yeah, the
Custom combo.
Custom combo. Okay. How do you do the custom?
So it's basically 3 buttons. It's 2 punches and a kick, or 2 kicks and a punch.
Oh, okay. So then you activate it and you can do your fancy combo.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can come something. So many punches. Oh yeah, and then any charge move no longer needs to be a charge anymore, right?
Right.
So you can go something like that.
So it can be activated in the air. It uses your entire bar, and it was very primitive in this game. So basically, what they had you do is burst forward the moment you activate, and if you happen to miss your opponent, you keep moving forward. So it's actually kind of retarded if you.
Oh yeah, like when I activate, guys, like I'm not pressing anything right now, and you can see my character's just moving forward like crazy. Like here, like jump over me, dude. When I activate. Like I can't control my character. Like I can attack, but like I'm constantly moving forward. I guess Capcom did that to like I don't know, make the combos easier to do, because like you're constantly getting pushed back, right, when you're hitting him. So they wanted to make it accessible, I guess, for every character.
It's like basically the ultimate in your ass combo.
What's it even like? Okay, anyways, is there anything else?
No, that's pretty much it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Alpha 3. Alright guys, moving on to Street Fighter Alpha 3, there's actually been a ton of changes from Alpha 2 to 3. The ISM system alone is a ton of changes. Since there's like differences for your characters depending on which ISM you pick, there's A, X, and V. We're just going to start with A ISM for now, we'll move down all the rest. A is pretty much like the default ISM, right David? So
yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about first? Let's talk about like nerfs and buffs and stuff like that. Any changes to Charlie as a character?
Yeah, one of his major nerfs is his low kick, flash kick is no longer invincible.
Oh yeah, you were saying this move was like pretty much unbeatable. So I guess you want to demonstrate that?
Yeah, sure.
See, like it trades now. But if you jump deep like you did before, like go ahead and jump deep, it still works. But like you can't just use it like, effortlessly and just beat everything, right?
Yeah.
Any other nerfs?
Yeah, his soba kick is no longer a overhead.
Which one? Oh yeah, it's the overhead kick. Yeah, so now it's just a medium kick. And like I can move it back and forward, but it's just like Guile's kick now, but it's no longer an overhead, like just crouch block. So that's pretty much a nerf too. Anything else? Is that it?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, so normals in general are different in Alpha 3 as well for Charlie, because now we got close proximity normals. So this is his medium punch, and then when we do it close, get a different animation for it. And then his hard punch. Actually, you notice his hard punch is his
spinning back fist.
Yeah, spinning back fist. It's no longer like a command normal. He just does it normally now. And then we do it close. This is actually its old standing hard punch from Alpha 2 and 1. And this is a hard kick.
Yeah, it's a step kick animation, but it's just he does it standing, but you can control it left and right.
Yeah, and you can see it looks kind of like high profile-ish, and I can hold down a direction and it'll move me slightly forward too. And if you do it close, that's like his old hard kick animation. And this is medium kick. And like I said, we showed the soul ball already. Doesn't you say like this does like a ton of guard damage too, right? When you block.
Yes.
Like if you guys look at the guard meter on the top of the screen, like look how much guard damage that does. Like that's crazy, man. So you could definitely abuse that. Plus you get to like maintain your charge or whatever during it as well. As for jumping normals, and oh yeah, his jumping medium punch, they actually gave it like its own separate animation now. This is kind of wonky, Dave. I don't know, like you use this for anything or?
Yeah, you use it to kind of set up his semi-infinite during his Viism combo.
Semi-infinite.
Aside from that, it doesn't have a lot of use.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's pretty much it. Air throw different because now we got commands for throws now. It's like 2 punches, right? Why can't I do it?
You have to hold the direction and do it.
Oh, okay. So jump.
Okay.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hold on. Work with me here. Okay. And then I guess press 2 kicks in a direction.
Yeah, he's got a kick throw.
Oh, that's 6. So it just puts you full screen. That's actually good. So you can just zone them out more too, right?
Yeah. Speaking of throws, just because of like the way the mechanics in Alpha 3 work, you can actually chain his throw. As long as the opponent doesn't tech, you can kind of do it indefinitely. So we'll try to get that to land a couple times here.
What's going on here?
So you're gonna throw me once, and then you're gonna jump again and try to throw me again.
Okay. But this combo's kind of useless though, because can't you just tech out of it?
Yeah.
If I air throw you? Like,
Yeah.
Yep. Let's just show what it looks like. Yeah, you can just tech out, but like we said, it's just only Charlie can do that. That kind of a loop. So take advantage of it if you have someone who doesn't know how to get out of it, right? Is there any other Charlie changes that we should know of?
Yeah, probably one of the biggest changes you got was they gave him a dash in this game.
Oh yeah, of course. For some reason, only Charlie knows how to dash in this game, which is pretty insane. It does have a lot of recovery though.
Yeah, and you can actually cancel the dash with kick. He does a knee bazooka.
Oh, okay, yeah. You have to use short kick or light kick, and you can do this bazooka move. But this also has a lot of recovery.
It works, I think, with any kick.
But it's the only move you can cancel out of though.
Yeah. One thing to note: both moves are actually very unsafe.
Oh, you can do it with any kick.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just pressing the wrong button.
Yeah. Both moves are actually very unsafe. So you can tell Capcom kind of designed it with following the sonic booms in mind.
Oh yeah. So you can go like light sonic boom, and that can just close the distance that way as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick. And I could just hold my charge and then do another sonic boom. That's pretty sweet. Anything else? Oh yeah, the new alpha counter. We should show that.
Yeah. So the movement is actually a lot different in this game. Rather than doing like a back to down, it's strictly wall blocking, press forward, and fierce and roundhouse at the same time.
Okay, hard punch and hard kick same time. So
yeah.
Go ahead and hit me. Boom. Doesn't do much damage in this game though.
Next to no damage. Really just a get off me move. The main reason to use it is to blow out someone's VC.
Yeah, if they're doing their custom combo and you're getting pressure by them, you need to get it off, then yeah, you can use your alpha counter. It also requires a lot of your guard meter as well too. What else? Supers. His supers are pretty much the same, guys. Like, it's still, you press multiple buttons, but actually there is one difference. If you want to do level 3s or level 2s, instead of pressing 2 punches or 3 punches at the same time, you could just go medium punch or hard punch, and it'll just do the level 3. So I just do hard punch and it's the level 3. So, and like I said, he's still got the same supers from all the other ones, and then like the hard super in the game. Yeah, first try. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man, for Aism Charlie. Anything else you want to add, dude? Or is this, you want to go straight to Xism?
Yeah, let's cover X and then we'll go straight to B.
Alright. Okay, moving on to Xism Charlie. Xism is pretty much the basic ism in the game. You lose most of your techniques, you do more damage, and you can't like roll and stuff. What else is there?
You can't roll, you can no longer block in the air. You only get 1 super. You're essentially like the ST version of your character.
You take more damage too, right?
You take more damage, but your damage output is increased.
Oh, okay. So one of the things that Charlie loses in Xism is that he can't dash anymore. So if I press forward, he just forgets. But now he can do his knee bazooka anytime he wants. Before you can only do it during your dash, but now if I hold down back or forward, he could just do it. And the best part is if I hold down back, I can still maintain my charge and close the distance. So he's pretty much like ST Guile now. Pretty much.
More or less.
He's like morphing into Guile. And yeah, David, like you said, there's only 1 super. And the super just happens to be the hardest one. This is a somersault. Oh no! There we go. Which is kind of funny because it's like, you know, it's supposed to be the simple ism, but they give it like a hard motion. I don't know.
Yeah, one other thing to add is in Xism, all characters you have a super long guard meter. So it's really hard.
Oh yeah, if you guys look at the top of the screen, like look how long the guard meters are. They're huge. But yeah, is there anything else to cover?
No man, that's pretty much it.
Okay, let's move on to V. So this is V-ism, guys. V-ism is pretty much the expert-ism, I would say. Would you agree, David?
Yeah, basically all high-end play, maybe with the exception of Dhalsim, was all played using V-ism.
Well, what else do they use for Dhalsim?
Well, Dhalsim's pretty good in every ism, but I would say like A is just as viable.
Oh yeah, okay.
In high-end play, yeah.
Anyways, there's a lot of changes to V-ism. So let me start with the normals. For one, close proximity normals can be done manually now. So see, this is my medium punch. If I hold back, I do the close proximity version of it, and then his hard punch, back fist, holding back, hard punch. And then his medium kick, now you notice it's the close proximity version, and if I hold back or forward, he now does the solo kick. So I can't even like stand still when I do it anymore. And then his hard kick, hold back, and now you do the step kick. So even if I walk up to Akuma and I press hard punch, see, it doesn't even do the close proximity version anymore. It's kind of weird. So that's pretty much for all characters for V-ism, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, so what else is different for V-ism?
Well, one thing right off the bat, you do a lot less damage. You no longer have a super.
Oh yeah, you don't even have a super anymore. Now it's just this whole custom bar thing, so I guess we better explain this. So like I said before, guys, you don't even have a super in V-ism. Now you have this whole custom combo thing. So when you activate, notice you don't rush forward like an idiot like you did in Alpha 2. Now you have full control of your character. You can activate at 50% of your meter or at 100%. You can still activate in the air, of course. When you activate, you can't block. So you gotta make sure you're landing your combo. You can, of course, like combo into V-ism combos, right, David?
Yeah, usually off a jump in or something.
Okay. On top of that, you have invincibility frames when you activate, so you can do some crazy things.
Yeah, so like say Charlie jumps in on Akuma, Akuma does a Shoryuken, and then you activate as he's doing the Shoryuken, you can punish him when he lands.
Actually, let's just show them an example.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in and you're gonna do uppercut. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then, you know, you can punish him for it. It's just like a simple example, but you guys can just use your imagination. So when you activate, to activate V-ism in the first place, you have to press light punch and light kick at the same time, medium punch, medium kick at the same time, or hard punch and hard kick at the same time. And these three different ways to activate actually have a huge difference from each other. And I guess we should explain that right now.
Okay, first we're going to start off with the hard activation.
Yeah, so this is using hard punch and hard kick at the same time.
So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a sonic boom and then compare the delay on each activation.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to explain it. One thing too, guys, to keep in mind is that you no longer need to charge attacks when you activate. So a sonic boom, for example, is just back forward punch. So this is hard punch and hard kick at the same time.
Alright, notice the delay on the sonic booms is actually quite long. So next we're going to compare that with the medium activation.
Okay, so this is using mediums.
So notice that the delay is a little bit shorter now and the sonic booms are a little bit closer together.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, so now we're going to do the light activation.
So it's light punch and light kick at the same time.
Alright, so notice how the sonic booms are almost like side by side. Your shadow is actually like repeating your movements almost instantly.
Yeah, it's right after the other. Like if I activate, so this is lights. See how the shadows are just trailing right behind me? What they're all mimicking my moves, but it's actually the last shadow that's actually doing the attack. This is the hard version. See how much of a delay now that they're trailing behind me? You can clearly see them. And you can see the last Charlie, he actually like looks similar to him. He's not just purple.
Right, so just keep in mind that each activation has its own application and allow for different types of combos. And you're going to want to incorporate each of them into your gameplay.
Yeah, what else? So it's pretty deep, man. Also, when you activate, like unlike Alpha 2, you can't just like cancel rapid fire your attacks anymore. Now it's like, yeah, I'm hitting him, but my shadow's also hitting him as well.
Right, and another thing is, unlike Alpha 2, you can't just keep your combo going by matching buttons. How the combo system works, because of the new mechanics in this game, you want to keep your character out of a neutral state. So you need to transition from one special move to another, otherwise your opponent can tech out with a combo.
Yeah, you pretty much just can't stand still. It's a lot more complicated, but I think we should just show an example of a combo. So yeah, that's a really basic combo. I'm canceling my dash, I'm canceling my bazooka knee, and I'm carrying him across the screen basically.
Yeah, so you kind of know that I flipped out of the end there. That's the only point in that combo I could flip out because like he didn't reach a neutral state until he landed from the last flash kick.
Yeah, I'm always in motion. I'm always doing something. I'm never standing still, basically. Is there anything else you want to cover with Visa?
No, man, I think that's everything.
Let's move on to the Versus series.
Let's do it, man.